Welcome to our video series on improving your copywriting. In this video, we'll show you the power of interesting conversational copy. I've previously touched on this, but this is very important, and that's making your copy interesting and conversational in nature. In other words, make it sound as if you're talking directly to the person reading it. It may help if you imagine your prospect, your ideal prospect, sitting in front of you as you write your copy, as if you were talking with them directly. And even if you're writing for companies or employees of companies, obviously it has to be the appropriate tone, but it can still be from one person to another, one employee to another, or you as the owner of your company to the owner of another company, for example. Again, it has to be in the appropriate tone or language, but it's been shown that it's much more successful and people are much more interested in reading if it's from one person to another and has a very conversational tone. I've brought up this example again, and as you'll see, this is a very conversational tone, as if the owner of the website was talking directly to the reader. Are you terrified by the idea of building your own website? And it continues, because if you're really serious about wanting to build your own website, the toolkit used by thousands and thousands of newbies in 107 countries around the world is the only course you'll ever need to realize your dream, period. So it's not a stuffy corporate website. It's interesting, it's upbeat, and it's very conversational in tone. And that's another reason why it's important to write out successful copy by hand. You really get into the right tone of voice, you could say, writing the right tone of voice for successful copy. And as you'll see when you're copying out successful copy, it's conversational in nature. It's easy to read, it's breezy, generally fairly short sentences, fairly short paragraphs, no confusing words. So by writing out successful copy, you really start to understand the style and really implant the writing style for successful copy into muscle memory, as it's called, into your actual writing style. So you don't really need to think about it anymore. So that's a very important point to keep in mind when writing your copy.